It has been tough fishing today, guys. First brown of the day. Kind of long and skinny, probably 11 inches. I don't think he's 12. Pretty colors on him. We'll get him put back in here. All right, he's pretty nice. I don't think he's longer than the other one, but he's a little thicker. Round number 2. Round number 3. Another long and skinny one. These guys haven't been eating very well. Alright, brown number 4, probably the best one of the day. He is skinny too though, man. They're all skinny today. He's probably got the prettiest halos though of any of them so far. All right, that's number 4. This is my last hole right here, and then we're heading back. Hopefully the audio's picking up okay. It's still windy, and I got my windscreen wet when I did that underwater release, so hopefully it's coming through okay. We're heading back down. We caught those 4. I had one other nice brown on that got off, and I don't think I had that on film, but he got off anyway, so but still not a bad hour and a half. It was fun to get up. Other than the wind. The wind's making it cold. I want to wrap this up with the channel shout out and with the Minute on the Mountain. The channel that I want to shout out today is DC Outdoors. DC Outdoors. I'm newer to his channel. He's been doing a bunch of MRE reviews lately. Did some ice fishing videos this winter. He's gone on a couple of shed hunts. So I don't think he's found any yet for this year, but I'm sure he will. He'll stick with it. He'll find one. So I'll put a link in the description, but check out his channel when you get a chance. Again, DC Outdoors. The Minute on the Mountain comes from Luke chapter 24. And it's on the road to Golgotha. Jesus encountered multiple people that week. Sorry guys, there's all kind of traffic on this road all of a sudden. Jesus encountered multiple people during the Holy Week. If you think about the people who were there for his triumphant entry, all the time he spent teaching in the temple courts, his trips back and forth to the Mount of Olives, I mean, who knows how many thousands of people crossed paths with Jesus. I think it's important to remember that, you know, not only was Jesus a real person, but he intersected the lives of other real people day after day after day during his earthly ministry. I want to focus on Simon of Cyrene. So if you're familiar with the story, Jesus was so weak and fatigued he couldn't carry his cross. Normally the criminal was responsible for carrying the crossbar, so not the whole cross, but the horizontal piece. And they would carry it up to the place of execution where permanent vertical posts were in the ground, and then they would attach them to them. Jesus had been beaten so bad, scourged so bad, gone all night without sleep. He was in such mental anguish in the Garden of Gethsemane that he sweat drops of blood. It's a rare medical condition, I think called hematidrosis. But when those sweat glands would hemorrhage, it made the skin even more fragile and tender than usual. So that was the state Jesus was in before he even went through the beating and the scourging that he had to take. Anyway, he couldn't carry his cross, so it says that they seized a man from the crowd named Simon of Cyrene. And it said he just happened to be coming in from the countryside. So he wasn't there to see Jesus. He wasn't there to be a part of the spectacle. He just happened to be coming in. But in the midst of his normal day, in the midst of everything going on, all of a sudden he was confronted with Jesus and the cross. I think in much the same way, often it's just in the everyday mundane, the busyness of life, that something happens that we're confronted with the cross. Now, we don't know for sure how that impacted Simon, but there is kind of a hint in Scripture that his sons were known by the early church. His sons were known as believers by the early church. So if that's the case, there's a good chance that Simon of Cyrene became a believer. So I would just encourage you that if you're confronted with the cross in the midst of the busyness of life, are you going to allow it to change your life like Simon of Cyrene did? Or are you just going to keep going about your business like the thousands of other people that crossed paths with Jesus during his last week on earth that we don't know anything about? That's the Minute on the Mountain. I hope you guys have an opportunity to celebrate Good Friday, celebrate Easter, the resurrection. This video may post after that's over. Hey guys, we're going to wrap up this video by drawing the winner for the 850 subscriber giveaway. I've got my awesome assistant Hannah with me this evening. She's going to actually draw the names again. And just want to remind you, we have two prizes. The first one is kind of what I'm calling my four faves, my four favorite spinning lures that I use for trout here in Utah. And what else are we going to get with that, Hannah?
Merch.
Some merch. Minute on the Mountain beanie. Then prize number two is this first aid kit in the waterproof container, along with an extra pack of moleskins for blisters. And then what are they going to get with that, Hannah? Some merch, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're going to get merch with that too. So both prizes, you get the beanie. All right, Hannah's going to draw for me. I'm going to mix them up really good. All right, reach in there. No peeking. No peeking. Just one. All right, who is it?
Expeditionary Jonny.
Expeditionary Jonny. All right, Expeditionary Jonny. You won the lures and the beanie. So that was the first prize that we talked about. So if you can do me a favor, Jonny, email me your address so I can get these shipped out to you. My email is minuteonthemountain@gmail.com. If you guys haven't checked out Expeditionary Jonny's channel, make sure you do so. He does a lot of cool stuff on his channel. I'll put a link in the description for that. All right, and then here's prize number two, the first aid kit and the other beanie. Hannah, what do we got?
Old Timer Walker.
Old Timer Walker. All right, Old Timer Walker, another fellow Utah YouTuber. Walker has a great channel. He is a fishing fool, man. He catches a lot of fish. So does his wife. I love following them along with them. So Old Timer Walker, same thing. If you can send me your email address, or excuse me, send me your address by email, minuteonthemountain@gmail.com. I'll get this out to you. So congratulations, Expeditionary Jonny. Congratulations, Old Timer Walker. Thank you guys for all your support. I'll put links in the description to both their channels. Anything else you want to say, Hannah?
Also, follow my TikTok.
Follow Hannah's TikTok. You don't have a TikTok.
Yeah, I do.
Dad doesn't let her do TikTok yet. Anyway, thanks for coming along, guys. Sure appreciate you. Have a blessed week.